Hello bubblers! In this video we're going to go over how to use the Servicebot plugin's pricing page within your Bubble application. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is install the Servicebot plugin. Once you've done that, we can configure our Servicebot and our Stripe account. For Stripe, you just need to create products for your pricing strategy. In this example, I'm going to have a two-tiered app. It's going to have a basic and a pro tier with an annual and a monthly plan in each. So you can see annual, monthly, and then for Servicebot, in order to be configured, it needs to read this metadata, SB service and SB tier. SB service is basically the name of your application offering, and SB tier is just the tier that this product represents, which in this case is Pro. And in this case, it's basic. So once you have that configured, we can go into your Servicebot account, click pricing page, and you're going to want to select the name of the service you just set up in Stripe. It's going to show up right here automatically. So you click Bubble Test in this example, and you're going to see here a preview of how your customers are going to see the pricing. So, and if you click select plan, they can fill out their fields, and on the sidebar here you're going to be able to configure this embed, and let's do, for this example, let's hide some of these payment fields to create a simpler checkout process. So you can see here, once you're done configuring, you click embed, and on the top right there's a drop down where you can select Bubble, click copy embed code, and then we can go right back to our Bubble, and I'm going to create a new page for this called pricing. All right, so the Servicebot plugin creates these two elements, pricing page and the subscription portal. So we're going to be just going through pricing page in this video. Next video I'll talk about how to configure a subscription portal for your customers to manage their subscriptions. So you drag that in there, you just want to resize it however you want it. Sorry. All right, and then you're going to want to paste in that JavaScript or the JSON. And in this example, I'm going to want to onboard my users. So as in the documentation for Servicebot, you can see we have this prompt password object that can be set to true, and that will create a password field. So I'm going to take this behavior JSON and add it right in here to the options, and once that's done, I'm going to click preview to make sure everything's looking the way I want it to. Okay, perfect. And then you can see here we have email, password, and the billing information. The next step is actually connecting this embed to Bubble. So right now when you click confirm, it's just going to create the subscription and not do any onboarding. But we want to actually onboard the user. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go into your data and create these Stripe fields. So that's going to be like the customer ID, subscription status, and the subscription tier. That way we can set those fields as part of the workflow. Once you've done that, you go to your workflow. The embed creates an event for subscribing to a plan. You're going to click that, and what we're going to want to do to onboard is sign the user up and pull all the fields from this pricing page. So that's email, password, and then those 4 fields that we just created. So let's just create 4 of these. Customer ID comes from pricing. And what this is going to do is it's going to just populate all of these fields right after they subscribe. So you're going to be able to have that as a record. And for things like subscription tier, you're going to be able to do sort of a gating of features or content on your Bubble application. For example, if you're on the basic tier, you might not want them to see things that pro users see. Okay, once you've done that, I want to add another action for moving to a profile page that I've created that displays all of this data right after they subscribe. So let's go ahead and test it. So now that we've done this, let's refresh and let's try and sign up a user. Okay, test bubble. Then we're going to copy this test card in here. Just put in whatever you want for these numbers. Click confirm, and that's going to create the user and redirect us to the profile page. See? So now that we've been onboarded, you can see we have all our subscription information. The user is logged in with this specific email, and that's all I want to kind of go over today in this video. In the next video, we're going to go through the subscription portal, and the subscription portal will let your customers click this manage subscription button and actually do things like change their plan, cancel, download invoices. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, and have a great day.